Pull the lever, Crunk. Oh, it only has one shot. I missed your chance to lose. Blew the opportunity. Hey, Kirby. I wrecked that bastard. This place seems concernedly calm. Why are there mushroom jellyfish? Jellyfish mushrooms? Darion's Field Laboratory. I think maybe Sindarion is dead. And also I should figure out what that noise is. Oh, it's just a skeleton rattling around. Attunement sphere. That's mine now, thank you. Discover the significance of Crimson Nirnroot. Not a fan of this place, Radio? Oh, it bugged on you? Oof. Usually if a quest bugs on me, I just use console commands to auto-complete it. But yeah, that's boring. Return to your roots flagged. Let's see. Sindarion's Journal, that was its name, right? Probably going into books will make this a little easier to find. That is not where I clicked, thank you. Please try again. Okay, you wanna... There we go. Collect Crimson Nirnroot in Blackreach. I spent a large portion of my life unraveling the mystery of the Nirnroot, and yet I still feel unfulfilled. The trilling sound this strange orb emits seems to haunt me, to push me even harder to discover its secrets. Even after a generous and indomitable traveler became a field collector in my stead and provided me with 5 score of the Nirnroot, I was only able to muster what I consider a mediocre alchemical creation at best. This only served to strengthen my hunger and whet my appetite for the solution. It wasn't until over 50 years later that the answer to my prayers was carried into my basement workshop at the Westfield Inn. The first thing I heard was the familiar tone, an unmistakable warble unique to the Nirnroot. When I turned around, my heart leapt and a chill ran down my spine. This was indeed a Nirnroot, but of a variety the likes of which I have never seen. The herb was awash in a spectacular array of red hues, each leaf seemingly emblazoned with innumerable variations of crimson. Completely transfixed. Never in my wildest dreams could I have imagined a species of Nirnroot with such a unique property. After an awkward silence, I finally managed to stammer out a few questions to the traveler who'd brought me this treasure. He told me his name was Obeth Arnesian, a treasure seeker from Skyrim. Apparently he'd been exploring a vast subterranean network of grand caverns called Blackreach. Stumbled across what he dismissed as a noisy red weed. His expedition was largely unsuccessful, and he didn't want to leave the caves empty-handed, so Obeth picked one of the Crimson Nernroot to bring home. He said it took some time, but eventually he was pointed my way, and that perhaps I'd pay a fair price for it. Before I could gather my wits and ask for anything else, Obeth offered to sell me the Crimson Nernroot sample, a map showing me how to find Blackreach, and the strange key needed to breach its outer defenses. It took me mere moments to decide. Obeth left Skringrad with a thousand septims richer, but would have easily paid 10 times that amount to obtain the sample alone. It took a year of planning, but I was able to pack up and sell my shop and make my way into Skyrim. Before delving headfirst into Blackreach, I knew I needed to set up a new laboratory, but wished to do so in seclusion. After making inquiries at the College of Winterhold, of which I was an honorary member, I was directed to speak to Alvarusa Sorethi, a student of botanical alchemy who had a small farm near the city of Riften. By bartering my knowledge of Nernreed cultivation, I was able to secure Sorethi Farm as a launching point for my field research. I kept the knowledge of the Crimson Nernreed a secret from Alvarusa, but imparted everything else I knew to her in exchange for hospitality. A few months passed, but I was finally ready to enter Blackreach. I used the attunement sphere that Obeth had provided and descended into the depths. My goal was to gather enough Crimson Nernroot to produce my greatest alchemical creation to date. Certain it would take at least 30 of them to provide the necessary catalyst. This brings me to the present. My initial research seems to indicate that the Crimson Nernroot has a similar affinity for moisture as the garden variety, but also maintains some sort of symbiotic relationship with the enormous fungi that inhabits Blackreach. It's my guess that the fungi itself is a source of water, absorbing it from the moist subterranean air like a sponge. This provides the ideal environment for the Nernroot to grow. Unfortunately, the Crimson Nernroot appears to have a vastly shortened lifespan, and they are in no way plentiful down here. Gathering 30 of them will be quite the challenge, but hopefully the denizens of Blackreach will allow me to gather my supplies unhindered. Interesting. Stuff on your table because you're dead and you don't need it anymore. Cat. Also, I don't know enough about the Griffin persons. That's my book. Primer cup. I mean, if there was a Sphinx person, I'd think about it. This place pretty. Go away. Nobody likes you. Leave me alone. Oh. Here you are. Welcome back. Can you stand still for like 30 seconds? fun. Very dark here. What am I hearing? Yeah, but where? Oh, well, there's one. Sit down. Alright, that's a hunter. I don't know what that lever did. There's water? The books seem to indicate they like the mushrooms because they're a water source. Found one. You're supposed to find 30 of them. Good lord. That. Oh hey look, a Nern road. Ow. Son of a bitch. That's after leaving the laboratory. Awesome. Yeah, I need to stop being dumb about those. Yep. One nearby, but also I want to deal with this rat bastard. Oh boy. I think to a degree you just answered your own question. Not the best answer, but... what is more likely a more accurate answer is even worse, frankly. But the hunt for yelly plants renew. I hear a yelly plant. Always the best part. When you hear a yelly plant, but you don't know where. Also, it's right there. Also, there's another one? There? No, that is... nope. That looks like something. Just gotta get to it. There. I'm gonna be smarter about this and save every couple. By every couple, I mean, like, every single one. I swear I heard something. There. He dead. What the? Sir. Sir, the camera did the slowdown thing. That means you're supposed to be dead. Yeah, Falmer are the only thing better at being sneaky than I am. Are you? a yelly plant. This quest is very good at making me feel blind. And also like I'm hearing things. There is no behind the waterfall. Interesting.
Where'd you come from?
Okay, you know what, Serana? I'll give you that one. That time it was a good question. Every other time you've asked it, it was done, dumb. That time you can have it. Focus. What did you do?
Where'd you
Lucas, you're allowed to fight back. You know that, right? Still hitting me. Well, that was a fun fight. How long was that? How was that still just drawn? I've been here. Ah, there you are, you rat bastard. Sneaky little shit. Silent ruin.